Hello, thank you for watching Syrian Eats. Today I am making a healthy and traditional Syrian recipe called Freekeh. Freekeh is made from a green wheat that is roasted to create its flavor. This recipe is cooked to perfection and is one of my favorite dishes. And the kids love it too. Let's get started on this recipe. First, I'm going to start out by cooking 1.5 pounds of stew meat. You can use lamb if you prefer lamb. I'm cooking it in my pressure cooker for about 40 minutes. I added 10 cups of water and 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of allspice. We will be using the broth to cook our freekeh. I'll put a link in the description box below on how to cook stew meat in my previous recipes. I added 4 measuring cups of freekeh wheat to a large bowl. The most important part about making freekeh is making sure you clean it well. Look at the color of the water in the first rinse. Since freekeh is a wheat grown in the ground, sometimes dirt or sand is on it, and we want to make sure we get it really clean. I'm going to be rinsing it several times until the color of the water clears up. You want to make sure that you're rinsing the freekeh and not just soaking it in water because we don't want our wheat to expand yet. You're going to need 2 bowls to rinse your freekeh. The reason why I rinse it from one bowl to the other is to loosen up any stones or dirt that's in the freekeh. Whenever your water comes out clear and you feel like your freekeh is well rinsed, go ahead and drain it and set it aside. On medium heat, I'm adding 3/4 cup of ghee to my pot. You can use butter if you prefer. After your ghee warms up, add your freekeh. I'm going to saute it over medium heat for about 20 minutes until my wheat gets a rosy tone to it. This is how you want it to look like after sauteing the freekeh. I'm adding 2 12-ounce bags of frozen peas. I'm going to saute them in the butter for several minutes until they're tender. Next, I'm going to add my beef broth. For every 1 cup of freekeh, you add 1.5 cup of beef broth. Since I did 4 cups of freekeh, I am adding 6 cups of broth. And we're using the same broth that we cooked our stew meat in the beginning. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my meat. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. You can taste it and add salt to your preference. Then I'm going to wait for it to come up to a boil. As soon as it does, give it one last stir and then cover it. Raise your heat to medium-high for about 3 minutes, then reduce to low while still covered for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes of it being cooked on low, open your pot and your freekeh is ready to serve. And last but not least, top off your freekeh with toasted almonds. I'm sauteing about half a cup of almonds in some butter. And your freekeh is ready to serve. Freekeh is usually served with a side of plain yogurt or salad. I hope you enjoyed watching this delicious and healthy recipe. Please don't forget to subscribe, like my page on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram. Thank you for watching.